Cool. Let's see. Alright. So we are good. I don't know what time this is, but this one. Alright. Let's talk. Let's get into it. Let's talk some shit. Alright. Let's talk about Koumei. Alright. A couple of my problems with her. So, let's present this like it's a business meeting. Hi, how are you? I hope you've had a wonderful week. Hope you had a great summer. If you didn't, sorry to hear that. If you did, congratulations. The rich fuck. Alright. Koumei and the chronic gambling addiction plaguing the U.S. This has nothing to do with the gambling addiction or the U.S. But yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. Koumei. Is Koumei ass? No, Koumei's not ass. Koumei is great. This means nothing. This didn't even inspire me to make this video. Not even like a little bit. I just got kind of irritated playing Koumei in certain mission types, having to restart. It mostly stems from my trauma as a young jit playing zombies, like Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare Zombies and things of that nature. So, I don't like making progress and having to restart. I don't like that. Some of you are cool with that. I'm not. That's why it's going to be a hot take, spicy hot. My favorite zombies was MW3 because I would go in, do some shit, extract. You know, I could level guns that way, this and that, fight the big guy, things like that. And I was fine with that. That was cool. But not keeping progress, having to restart and do it all over again, is repetitive and boring, and I just can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into it. So, here's Koumei's current passive. I'm not really going to read all this. The important stuff, you know what I'm saying? Every 1 minute, fate selects one of Koumei's equipped weapons to impact, to impart randomized status effects when dealing damage for 1 minute. Okay. Koumei's primary, secondary, or melee weapon can be weapon icon with a circle timer shown beside her 5 dice above her ability icons. Can select weapon types that Koumei does not have equipped. It works in Arkham missions, yada yada. Casting ability, roll the dice, rank up to get more dice. Yeah. Available dice are retained after you polarize it, so when you go back to rank 0 when you form you kill still get by the dice. Things like that. And these are like some of the passes that you get with it, I believe. I'm not really reading all that. Yeah, it is. Let's get into it, right? Here's Koumei Hemo's ability. I'm not reading all that. It shoots a ball that spreads out a thread. Enemies walk through those threads, take status effects. There's lots of intricacies with it. I don't like this ability, that's why I'm not reading it. But here, feel free to pause here and read if you'd like to. Omikuji, Koumei expends 50 energy, total Omikuji, save your envelope. Yeah, yada yada. You get some, get your decrees. You know what I'm saying? That's what Omikuji is. This is how you get your decrees. And it's really slow. Alright. The one that I don't like the most though is Omikuji has an increasing cooldown after each use. The first cast has a 5-second cooldown. Cool. Second 10 seconds. Cool. Third is 20 seconds. But you want to get decrees to accumulate them because that's kind of like Koumei's main thing, decrees. After a while, you get fucking 150-second cooldown for the 8th and up. What the hell? And then of course you know the augment, where you get kills with the weapon that's passive or whatever the fuck. The cooldown goes down. You can get decrees fast. I think this is just annoying, especially for like 90% of the missions you're gonna be doing. should be doing. Past a certain point, you don't really do them as much. What you should be doing, it's like you're gonna be in there for not that much of a time. You feel me? There's lots of endless missions, but a lot of times like relic farming, you do like exterminating and shit like that, and small shit. If you're not good at small shit, only good for big shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you here? Now you don't need to get the crease to use Koumei effectively. She's gonna she can use a gun. Is your gun strong? Okay, cool. But motherfucker, you and we both know we want them to crease. We want that shit. Them shits is hard. Them shits is tough. Okay. Here's some of the challenge modifiers and some of the penalties that you can get when you're doing certain challenges. Go ahead and pause here to read that. Okay. Rolling triple sixes, the message instead says, Destiny Alliance Koumei season 3. You roll triple sixes, you get a 3. You still get a cooldown. Bummer. The cooldown part's not really a bummer, but yeah, I don't know. Fuck that cooldown. 150 seconds? What the fuck? Yeah. Here's some of these decrees. I'm gonna go. We can read some of these. There's a lot of really good ones in here. They all do all types of different shit. You can find on the wiki. Wiki.warframe.com. Yeah, I like that one better than Fandom. Just because, like, the way it looks. I think that's why. Alright. Oh, and here's Omori. You get your 50% chance to negate each incoming instance of damage. Negating a hit consumes a charm. And he'll Koumei for half. Yada yada. Basically, when you rank up to 30, for the one time, the amount of damage you took is how much you're gonna get healed for, and you can get overshields and shit. Omori has a 3-second cooldown, during which it cannot heal or consume a charge. However, the hit negation chance still remains. Alright, so the way hit negation works is like it's a bit weird in this game to like describe. Off the top of the dome, I'm not reading the wiki. It's not like evasion where they're less accurate. It's just like there's a chance for you not to take damage. Yeah. So that's cool. Now go ahead and read all that if you'd like to. It's really good ability. Like it's really good for survivability, but it could be like a little bit different. I think this one is fine the way it is. Not too much has to be changed about it. Not from my standpoint, but we're gonna buff the fuck out of this one. We're gonna buff the fuck out of all of her abilities, really. But yeah, you get triple sixes on this, you become invulnerable for until all the charms are consumed. So ever how long the fuck that? Raku, you can nuke niggas with this one, so that's cool. You can inflict statuses on them. You can inflict all these statuses. You can't apply void, towel, knockdown, stagger, ragdoll, lifted, and microwave status effects. You can't do that. Everything else is it's go time. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Jump in the water, get lit with me. What do I hate? What do I love about Koumei? Alright? She's really powerful. She's great at endurance missions. You know, building for her can be incredibly diverse with many variations. You know what I'm saying? Because of just like the way certain things in her kit work, and because of the creatures you're allowed to obtain. She can nuke, so that's cool. That's what you like. If you don't like it, so swing that shit off, I guess. Her gimmick of getting the creeds, acquiring them is cool. It gives you something else to do during some of these boring endless missions that might be boring to you. Mostly for me, survival, that shit is so fucking boring. I absolutely fucking hate survival. I don't feel like I'm surviving. I feel like I'm just walking around killing. Because like there's no challenge to it. Like that shit is just so easy. It's not hard. It's really not. Her passive / kit is hella dope and I fucks with it. How hard to try to design it? I really do. I do fucks with it. I think it was very interesting, the dice and all this and that. It's like really cool. My problem with this bitch, okay, her degrees take a long time to get and are obtainable for most of the content. Depending on what you subsume off, it can be very inconsequential for her. Certain things you can subsume off, mainly her 1 or her 4th. You don't need that shit. I'm cool without it. Some people like to act like it. If the ability, at least me, there's like a design philosophy that's like for me. If the ability is not super necessary, or don't want to say not so necessary. Let's say it's like inconsequential to subsume all. Then was it that good to begin with in the first place? Think about that. Certain abilities are strong as shit, but kind of consequential. Namely, equalizer on sight. Like, you can just get rid of that shit. No biggie. The little trap mines on Mirage, I don't know what the fuck they're called. That's how inconsequential that shit is. Frost 1, he can like play with this kid well. But the thing is, I don't play Frost like that for one. So I'm about to say some bullshit, not gonna like it. But then for two, I never felt the need to learn it because it just seemed like it wasn't relevant. You know? Alright. Kid is wonderful, it's a bit slow. Koumei, Himo, and Baraki counteract each other. One requires enemies to move through it to do damage. The other crowd controls them. Keeps them still. What the fuck is going on? Do you want the niggas to move or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? When Rocket doesn't help when she's sin, moving ahead is too damn fucking much. Too fucking damn much. Alright, I'm trying to blow niggas' brains out. But you got this nigga over here shaking ass and fucking bobbing his head. You want me to hit this motherfucker or not? You know what I'm saying? When Rocco's anti-synergistic. Yeah, we already stated that, nigga. Why'd you write that shit? Goofy ass. Oh, it's anti-synergistic with certain decrees. I forgot which ones. And some of it's not anti-synergistic, but it just could be better. Like, it'd be nice if it opened them up to finishers. Why not? They can't resist. They're all tied up in BDSM. You know what I'm saying? Let's read this real quick. Her survivability is excellent because the way you decide to build her can be skill-based, meaning if you feel like you can accumulate decrees quicker, there's no need to build in a particular area for her. And I had that in yellow because, like, you don't really have to build too much for Koumei. You just need a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that ass nigga. You feel me? Like, no biggie. Alright. Next slide. What can we do to make her better? We're going to buff the fuck out of her. Alright? To inspire and to give ideas to someone who can do it now. To make her go from to ooh shit. To some fun shit. Right now she's like, she's cool. You know what I'm saying? She's out here, you know what I'm saying? Living in a world. But like, she should be some fun shit. She should be some oh shit. Shit, damn, baby. What's your name? Koumei? Instead of, oh, hi, Koumei. Hey, you know, you approach her, you see Koumei, like, hey, do you know where, like, the restroom is? Instead of, damn, baby, can we talk? You hungry? Trying to go out to eat? Yeah, something, I don't know, nigga. Don't mind me, I'm tired as hell. Next slide. The new Koumei. Oh my god. What is it? So many words. This is gonna be a long one. So buckle the fuck up. And hopefully you're driving to work. Maybe you're finna pass out in the bed because you a sleepy ass. Sleepy stupid motherfucker. Because you're sleeping stupid. Or you have to, maybe you're smart and you're sleeping. You can take a little nap. Go to sleep. Or maybe you don't have a job. Maybe you're in class and the teacher's just fucking yapping. You know what I'm saying? But you're saying, I don't listen to you. I don't listen to a real nigga. Me. Real nigga. But, okay, enough yap. So, the new Koumei, right? What does it do? Koumei bends the threads of fate to materialize a spindle of destiny. Koumei. It's a 20-second base duration, alright? Whenever Koumei applies a status effect with her weapons, the spindle latches onto, this is a thread that latches onto the attacked enemy and begins reading the thread. Alright, the attacked enemy or another enemy like nearby, like just use some threads and shit, you feel me? Whenever Koumei puts a status with her weapons, Koumei launches the thread at either 1 second. I'll give you a very important call. All right, let me see something. Yo, this is a live segment. My bad. I hope the music was cool. Maybe you even read through it. But I'm gonna assume you were asleep and maybe I just woke you up. Alright. Let's keep going. What is a thread web? Alright. Oh wait, let me read this part first. Yeah, launches the thread, either it attacks the closest non-threaded enemies, then entangles other nearby enemies, forming thread webs. What is a thread web? A thread web forms when a threaded enemy is successfully entangled with at least one additional target. A thread web is a cluster of enemies bound together by threads that share damage, share statuses, and are forced to remain within the allowed distance. The thread web persists as long as Koumei is active and at least one other thread remains. Alright, it's a lot of information I'm throwing it at you. I'm throwing it at you like the stripper who ain't got a dollar bill all night. Hey, yo. What the threads do, enemies started together take shared damage and shared statuses, scaling with strength, 35% damage to size distribution at 100% strength, so 200% strength, 70%. Alright. So yeah, remember that, it's pretty cool. Threads restrict movement, preventing enemies from separating beyond a fixed distance. Alright, now here's just like a hypothetical distance, you know, I'm not a dev, they can figure that shit out. Let's say the thread chaining range is 7 meters. 7 like to 14 meters at 100%. 200% range max. The max distance between threaded enemies goes down from 12 to 4. So let's say at 100% range. Alright. If I'm an enemy, I'm threaded, this nigga is 7 meters away, I'm gonna chain to him. But because it's at 100% range, he can still get farther away from me, up to 12 meters away. But let's say my range goes higher, the thread that's on me can reach longer, like 14 meters away, but then it pulls us together. It pulls him towards me. Now we can only be 4 meters apart. Like on some chorus shit. Like, you know when she does her like little, I forget what it's called. I don't get kinky with chord like that, so I don't know. Strength and range determine how many enemies can be threaded in a single instance. Each web is independent, sharing only occurs within the same web. So like, if I inflict blast on this motherfucker, and this motherfucker's way over there, you know, he's not getting blast. That would be crazy as hell. Could you imagine that? Absolutely not. That's not balance. A game without balance is even a game. I guess it could be if you figure it out. When does a thread web collapse? Alright. Good question. All enemies in that web die. All the threads expire, or Koumihima's duration ends. Okay? So, thread web reactivation. Alright? When an entire thread collapses, the next status Koumei applies immediately creates a new thread web, provided a slot is open. All enemies in that web die. Now you gotta remember, you only have a certain amount of threads active at a time. Okay? How many? I don't know yet. I forgot. I might write it down here somewhere. Oh, it's at the bottom. Yeah, if all web slots are full, new threads will reinforce existing webs instead of forming new ones. Alright? When a web collapses, its slot becomes available for a new web. If a thread is limited to 5 enemies and one or more of them die, the thread will try and extend to reach other nearby enemies, attempting to maintain the max amount of enemies linked to the web. Alright? I hope that made sense. There's 4 niggas here. They're threaded up. They're together. This one dies. It's gonna try to find a new one. And now it's 4 motherfuckers again. Okay? It's a great form of CC and just killing motherfuckers. It's really good. How many thread webs can exist and how many enemies can be in one web? Koumei can maintain multiple thread webs scaling with duration, range, and strength. The base is 2 webs at 100% duration and strength and up to 6 enemies in the web at 200% strength and range. Up to 6 enemies in the web. Alright. The base is 2 enemies in the web. I'm sorry, 2 webs weapon currently empowered by Koumei's passive causes threatened enemies to become 5 to 10% more status slash damage, vulnerable, increasing all damage and status effects they receive. The scales of rank. Alright? So, what I mean by that, what do you mean scales of rank? The higher Koumei's level, the higher the passive goes. They can scale it how they want to. Like I said, I'm not Uncle Pablo. Shout out to Uncle Pablo, nigga. Alright, jump scare time. This is the argument. You gotta revamp it because like it's a whole different. It really has whole new mechanics. So I kind of thought of this. Like I said, this is kind of busted too. All this crazy shit, but now this. Enemies and threat reps receive up to 360% more weak point crit damage and 360% weak point crit chance. While Koumei Himo is active, dealing with how many decrees you have. A starting base is at 30% at max capacity. So like you level up the mod, max capacity is 30%, and now 2.75% is added per decree earned. Why 360? Because you do 360, right? Minus 30, just like 330, divided that by 120. It should be 2.75. Right? I forgot how to do the math. Sorry. But yeah, some shit like that. Something like that game. Alright. The dude Bunraku, right? Bunraku, we didn't really change too much. Just want the weak points to stay stationary and stop fucking moving everywhere. Shit's so damn dumb. Why are they moving everywhere? Alright. New passive interactions. Yeah. Weapon currently powered by Koumei's passive cost 30 to take 15 to 30% more weak point damage. Yeah, I don't know what the right there, but yeah. Alright. Kuji is really cool. So now this one is so much better because now you can have 3 challenges active at the same time. Kuji begins with a 120-second cooldown that can be decreased further by getting kills with the weapon currently active on Koumei's passive. 1.3 for every weapon equipped in loadout slots is how much it gets reduced. So like, let's say you just had one weapon with an assault rifle equipped, right? And you just had that shit. You only gonna get 1.3 seconds reduced because that's the only weapon equipped in loadout. Whereas if you had 3 weapons equipped, well now you get 1.3 times 3. So it's like it's about 4 seconds per kill to reduce this 120. Acquiring decree reduces the max cooldown by 1 second for every decree acquired. So the more decrees you get, the faster. Basically, essentially, you get decrees. You got 10 decrees. Okay, cool. Now instead of a 120%, a 120 second cooldown, it's just 110 seconds. And getting kills with the weapon or the passive is basically now that mod. You know, Omikuji's fortune is now vacant. The cooldown will not increase. That shit was goofy. When rolling triple sixes now, you still get a decree, and you're still given 3 challenges with no cooldowns for rolling triple sixes. It's like you should be rewarded for gambling. Yikes, that's a bad example. But yeah, Omikuji's fortune now gives an additional 1.3 seconds of cooldown, getting 1 point kills per weapon equipped in each slot. So, let's say, back to that example with the assault rifle. Let's say you get a weak point kill with that motherfucker now. Well, you have 3 weapons equipped, that's 4 seconds. Plus, another 3 weapons equipped with another 1.3, that's 8 seconds off of that 120. Alright. Take off 10, so let's do 110 divided by 8. 110 divided by 8 is like what? That's a number. It's a number with a decimal. It is 13.75. So I just need 13.75 kills. And by that time, it's really just like, it's called like 11 kills. You know what I'm saying? Like 11 kills at this point. One shot. Let me see some.
Who's winning?
1 second now. I'm gonna do this video. I'll be right back. Omamori. Omamori, she spent 75 energy, shot herself the charms and shit. Oh my god, this one is so crazy. I worked really hard on this one, so I'm gonna take my time with this one. I'm gonna take my time with you, baby girl. Now, like, okay, so like the amount of charm summon equals the total dice roll, yada yada. All that shit is cool, but now it has rework mechanics. Instead of just like the dodge chance, it has these rework mechanics. So in sequence, there are evasion, redirection, negation, and then reduction. Each with like a 33.13% chance to happen or something like that, but that's not actually how it is. Alright, so this you gotta understand. Alright, pay attention. Nugget. Koumei has a P chance to evade all incoming damage when Koumei evades damage. She and nearby allies gain parkour velocity for each instance of damage evaded from 5% to 30% while Omamori is active. So now you're boosting your allies. It's like a support ability. Kind of, but kind of not at the same time. It's like, you'll see what happens. Just read Koumei has a P chance to redirect all incoming damage. When Koumei redirects damage, the next instance of damage taken by allies, except Koumei, is redirected. She has to redirect for this to happen. When Koumei negates damage, she loses a charm. Losing a charm causes Koumei and allies to have their status cleansed, and Koumei heals. Right? If Koumei's health is full when healing from getting hit, a memorial will give shields that can overflow to overshields for you and nearby allies. Alright? Koumei has 2P chance to reduce all incoming damage. When Koumei reduces damage, she loses a charm and all allies except Koumei. Give him a stack of DR while Omamori is active. Scaling from 9% up to 90% at 187% strength. So you have to have 187% strength to get like the max benefit for this ability in particular. Koumei has like a 20% chance to take full damage. Koumei does take full damage in the duration of Omamori is active. What the fuck? What? I forgot. Don't worry about this. Damn it, I should have worked harder. Alright, well, consume charge for it, whatever, yada yada, it doesn't matter, you know all this shit. They fly off. Ability of passive synergy. When Koumei's passive, 5 hits rolls, the scores of triple sixes, or more charms, glisten in silver, and Koumei becomes invulnerable. Still. So yeah. Sassoon ability doesn't change. It's still the same as it is right now. Cause why did y'all get all of this shit? You don't. Alright. There's like a formula for it. You can read over this shit. I'm not going to. But you can. But I will go to this one. This one we'll talk about though. So the actual chance of evasion is 33%. Alright. The actual chance of redirection is 22.15%. Negation is 14.81%. And reduction is 9.91%. What is the chance for like full damage or whatever? Do the math. No nuts. So that's there. You add those up and do subtraction. Yeah. What is it? What did I say it was? Yeah. So 20% basically to take full damage. Her new passive, we changed a lot. We made it to where it can't select weapon types that Koumei does not have equipped. Where's some earthly missions? Yeah, I didn't really change it too much, but that's pretty much the biggest change. They can't select weapons. Alright. Now, this buff is slash redesign is not balanced. And guess what? I don't get paid to balance it, nigga. Fuck. Now if I did get paid to balance it, I would. But I ain't made a damn dollar off of YouTube. Why? Because I'm not consistent. And we'll work on that eventually. This shit would be a Super Saiyan multiplier. And it's not too balanced. But here you have a new blueprint for a new design to work on maybe another frame. If you want. Maybe you don't want to maybe say fuck Koumei. say fuck Koumei. I like Koumei. It's not fuck Koumei for me. But maybe Unk does. Maybe A Reb does. You know what I'm saying? And then want to take this shit, use it on somebody else. I would not be mad. Make something happen. Make something, shake something, gang. I think that's it. Is that it? Into black. Now you just see me. Now I'm on your screen. It's a little black corner. Looking all handsome and shit. You know, if you can get like me too, you can be a real nigga too. All you have to do is be yourself. You hear this lofi playing in the background? Alright, sleepyhead. Go to sleep.